2-week plan for improving English listening skills. Learning a new language can be an exciting adventure, and improving listening skills is an essential part of mastering English. This 2-week plan is designed for beginners who want to strengthen their ability to understand spoken English in a simple, practical, and enjoyable way. Let's embark on this journey together with our friend Emma, a beginner learner just like you. Day 1. Setting the foundation. Emma woke up early, excited to begin her journey to improve her English listening skills. She started with the basics, understanding her current level and setting goals. Emma wrote in her notebook, "By the end of 2 weeks, I want to understand simple conversations and follow short stories without feeling lost." Her first task was to listen to slow and clear English. She found a podcast for beginners and listened to a 5-minute episode about daily routines. She played it twice. The first time, she just listened. The second time, she read the transcript while listening. Emma realized she could catch a few words like wake up, breakfast, and school. Key activity. Start with simple listening materials like beginner podcasts or videos. Use transcripts to help understand. Day 2. Focus on repetition. Emma decided to repeat the same episode from day 1. This time, she tried to imitate the speaker's pronunciation. She paused after each sentence and repeated it aloud. "Wake up at 7 o'clock," she said, trying to copy the rhythm and tone. Later in the day, she listened to the same episode while doing chores. She was surprised to recognize more words and phrases without looking at the transcript. Key activity. Repetition helps reinforce understanding. Listen to the same material multiple times and mimic the speaker's pronunciation. Day 3. Adding variety. Emma wanted to make listening practice more fun, so she found a short cartoon for kids. The characters spoke slowly, and the story was easy to follow. She watched it twice, first with English subtitles and then without. By the end of the day, Emma felt more confident. "I understood the part where the character said, 'Let's go to the park,'" she noted with a smile. Key activity. Introduce variety in listening materials. Try cartoons, songs, or videos designed for children. Day 4. Everyday conversations. Emma's goal today was to focus on common phrases. She found a YouTube channel that taught basic conversations like ordering food or asking for directions. She listened carefully and repeated sentences such as, "Can I have a coffee, please?" She also practiced imagining herself in those situations. "What would I say if I wanted to order coffee?" she thought. Key activity. Listen to simple dialogues and practice repeating them. Imagine real-life scenarios. Day 5. Shadowing technique. Emma learned a new method called shadowing. She played a short dialogue and spoke along with it, trying to match the speaker's speed and intonation. It was challenging at first, but by the third try, she felt more in sync with the speaker. Key activity. Use the shadowing technique to improve fluency and listening comprehension. Day 6. Listening and writing. Today, Emma combined listening with writing. She listened to a short story about a trip to the beach and tried to write down what she heard. At first, she could only write simple words like beach and water. After checking the transcript, she noticed her mistakes and learned new vocabulary. Key activity. Practice dictation by writing what you hear and comparing it with the transcript. Day 7. Review and relax. Emma spent day 7 reviewing everything she had learned. She re-listened to the podcast, cartoon, and dialogues from the week. She felt proud of her progress. To relax, she played an English song with simple lyrics and tried to sing along. It was a fun way to end the first week. Key activity. Review the week's material and celebrate progress. Use music for relaxed listening. Day 8. Introducing real-life listening. In the second week, Emma challenged herself with real-life listening.
She watched a vlog where someone described their day. The speech was faster than she was used to, but she didn't worry. She paused often and replayed parts she didn't understand. Key activity: gradually move to more natural listening materials. Use pauses and replays to help comprehension. Day 9. Listening games. Emma wanted to have fun while learning. She found a listening game online. In this game, she heard short audio clips and had to match them to pictures. For example, she heard a sentence like, "The cat is on the chair," and clicked on the picture of a cat sitting on a chair. She also tried a game where she listened to a short description of a room and then had to select the correct image. For example, the voice said, "There is a table in the middle of the room and a clock on the wall." And Emma picked the picture that matched the description. By playing these games, Emma learned new words and improved her listening skills. She also enjoyed the challenge of getting the answers right. Key activity: play listening games that match audio to pictures or descriptions. These games are fun and helpful. Day 10. Conversation practice. Emma joined an online language exchange. She listened to a partner who spoke slowly and clearly. It was her first time having a real conversation in English, and she felt nervous. But her partner was patient, and Emma managed to understand most of what was said. Key activity: practice listening in real conversations. Don't be afraid to ask speakers to repeat or slow down. Day 11. Podcasts without transcripts. Emma challenged herself to listen to a new podcast episode without looking at the transcript. She focused on the overall meaning instead of trying to understand every word. "I can understand the topic," she thought proudly. Key activity: practice listening for the gist without relying on transcripts. Day 12. Listening to news for kids. Emma wanted to learn about the world in an easy way. She searched for a news channel made for kids. The stories were short and easy to understand. One story was about a zoo getting a new tiger. The speaker said, "The tiger comes from India. It will live in a big space with trees and water." Emma listened to the story twice. The first time, she listened and tried to understand the main idea. The second time, she wrote down new words like tiger, habitat, and zoo. She then used these words in her own sentences like, "A tiger lives in a forest." Key activity: listen to kid-friendly news stories. Focus on understanding the main idea and learning new words. Day 13. Role-playing. Emma invited her friend to practice English with her. They acted out a restaurant scene, taking turns as the customer and waiter. Listening to her friend's sentences and responding made her feel more confident. Key activity: role-play common scenarios with a friend or language partner. Day 14. Final review and reflection. On the last day, Emma reviewed her progress. She listened to the same beginner podcast episode from day 1. This time, she understood almost everything without needing the transcript. "I did it," she said with a big smile. Emma reflected on her journey and realized that consistent practice, variety, and patience had helped her improve significantly. She decided to continue practicing and set a new goal: to understand a full movie in English someday. Key activity: reflect on your progress and set new goals. Conclusion: Emma's 2-week journey shows that with dedication and the right approach, improving listening skills is achievable and enjoyable. By following her story, you too can build a strong foundation in English listening. Remember to practice regularly, stay motivated, and have fun along the way.